Got another mega box of 2025 Topps Holiday Baseball cards. I've opened up one tin and one other mega box, and you see what I've got here. Um, these two are out of the tins. They're the Holiday Lights, I guess they're called, and this appears to be a blue kind of refractor, and I'm calling this one bronze. I don't really know. Um, these three are out of the mega box. This is a silver, and it appears you get five. And then I've got a blue of some sort, fractor, and it has some embossing on these cards in the mega boxes. They do have like the embossed effect on the card, like the sparkles. You can feel it on these, and these lines here, you can feel those too on the cards. So those are really nice. And here you see some of the inserts and short prints. This is what I got in my first mega box, and this is actually kind of what I was concerned about, that the relics would be more common than the chrome cards, because I'm buying it for the chrome cards, and I'm thinking most people are. I'm not even sure there's a parallel or a base chrome card, excuse me. I think they're all parallels. I'm starting to think they're all parallels, because I was looking at the odds and everything, and I kept looking, and I don't know, maybe I just missed it or something like that, but I really didn't see anything that said chrome base. It was always some color or another, and I believe they're all numbered. This card right here is not a chrome, but it is numbered. And you see it on the back there at the bottom right. And the Soto back card is numbered also, but it's numbered to 299. So there may be a lot of the back cards like this in here. I hope not. I actually had hoped that there was a chrome base set, that they would be the more common cards, but no, it's starting to look like that may be just a parallel set. I don't know yet. I haven't watched any other videos of the mega boxes. I did see a brief like run through of one where like the guy has a purple chrome. So I don't know how hard these are to hit, and I'm starting to think they're actually very hard. Because in these, excuse me, in the mega boxes, you're either going to get an autograph relic, a relic like this one, or a chrome card. And I'm starting to think they made the chromes super rare and that it's just the parallels. So that would be disappointing, because I was actually looking forward to getting those chromes. And so I don't know how many more of the boxes I will be buying, although they are loaded. I just really wanted to build a set, and I've opened one tin and one mega box, and 4 tins about complete a set if you get the collation right, and 2.5 mega boxes will complete a set if you get the collation right. Things like that. So it's not hard to put together the set. It's 200 cards. So this is actually, it's actually a nice set to put together. Let's see. And I wanted to talk about the inserts. Now, on the Santa Claus, I'm not quite sure what's going on with those, because I thought they were tougher than they are. But the first two boxes I opened, the tin, I got this one in the tin, and I got that one in the mega box. And from what I saw, it's supposed to be harder or easier in the tins, but I may be wrong, because the odds are confusing. You don't know if they're talking about, I'm assuming they're packs, and the tins are actually one, big pack. Whereas in these, you get 10 packs. So the odds may be for the Santa Claus, even though it appeared that they may be harder, it actually may be easier because they're based on the pack. So I don't know. What was interesting, though, is that, like I said, I got a Santa Claus in each one of those, and I got a Pete Crow Armstrong short print, the same short print in 2 different boxes. Now, I don't, that's, I'm sure it's just a coincidence, but boy, that's a wild coincidence. I also got a Roki Sasaki short print, very nice one, rookie card. So I'm sure that's worth a few dollars. And then interesting Corbin Burns short print, and this is the one you need to look out for. There's nothing on the front that would indicate that it's a short print. It looks exactly like the base card. I have one of the base cards. I don't have it here to show you, but it looks exactly like it does on the base card. But then if you turn on the back, instead of a team logo, and it's got a snowflake, and the color appears brown, and in the other cards it'll either be a dark green, dark blue, or black. So this is a short print you have to look out for. I'm sure a lot of people are missing these. I mean, excuse me, because in the past it was pretty obvious what the short prints were in Holiday, like the Pete Crow Armstrong with the candy cane bat. So, but now you got to watch out for one where so you have to look at your backs now. That's the thing. Let's see what we got. I really hope, I don't know, but I'm getting to think there's just chrome parallels. There's no like base cards, which would be disappointing. What I really would like to see them do, and I think would be perfect, would be to get a 1 chrome card per tin and 2 in the mega box. I would love to see that. I mean, it's obvious that if you just look at the set, these would look great in a chrome with all the color and the Christmas decorations. They would look great in a chrome. That's obvious. And the one I saw did look great. Oh, excuse me. Okay, you know what? I think I forgot the ornament in the last box. I'll have to check that again. I missed that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's there. Okay, Pete Alonso. Good thing I didn't throw that away yet. I wonder if I'm missing anything else. I don't see anything. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, there you go. Make sure you get your ornament card out of the box, too. I missed it in the first one. Ooh, my Soto's unpunched. I don't know if that's worth extra. It might be. Oh, the Alonso was unpunched, too, but it fell out. I'll see if I can put it back in. It did. There you go. Unpunched. Oh, and then I got a magnetic strip in the box. So Pete Alonso and Juan Soto on the ornaments. Let's see what we got in our packs. Got our 10 packs. I mean, this is such a great value. You get 10 packs per mega box, and you can see they're loaded. I mean, I got all these parallels. I believe the purple came out of the mega box also. Yeah, and the back card, the Roki, the Santa, I think one of the Pete Crow, and this Corbin Burns. Those all came out of the mega box, the first mega box. So this is the second mega box. Imagine a lot of people are buying the mega boxes, and those are going to sell pretty quickly. I've got my, you can just barely see it on the camera here. I've got the set that I'm working on. Got a little more of the high numbers than the low, but that's nothing. But usually Topps is pretty good with their collation on these. And if I would imagine, especially with the mega boxes, excuse me, got the hiccups. I don't know how many are in a case, but if you buy it, a few of them, you could very likely get a string of boxes out of a case, which I know the way Topps does this, that with a case of these, you should be able to easily put together several sets, probably, depending on how many, excuse me, got the hiccups, how many case are in a case. Sometimes, isn't it like 20? I'm not sure. I think they were in the past, but $30 for a box of these. That's a great deal. Angel Martinez. I'm not going to try to sort these now. I'll do that on my own later. Jace Young, Jose Altuve, Darren Baker. Still haven't hit a Kurtz yet. I have hit a Shohei. Actually, two. Or this is my the first card. There's a second one in the set. Yeah, here you go. Is it? Yeah. They've got a Shohei pitching and a Shohei batting. And this is the last card in the set. And the Shohei pitching is the first card in the set. So there you go. Like I said, I haven't hit a Kurtz yet. Like to hit a Kurtz. Kurtz is in this set. That's one of the nice things too about this set. You get everybody that's played in the season that may have had a significant impact, or a rookie that may have done better, like Kurtz is. Yeah, because you can only get Kurtz in the updates and the high numbers. Excuse me. So, Kerry Carpenter, I'm forgetting Freddie Freeman, his Freddie Peralta, and I guess we should look at those backs just to be sure. I just got telling you. And then here's the light blue. So the light blue, I guess, are fairly common. They're like maybe one per box is what it looks like. Nice Mike Trout. I should do these, pull them out the front, because that back card is obviously now some insert or parallel. Michael Harris. Excuse me. Christian Yelich. Matt Shaw. Probably get these a little better on camera. There we go. Sorry about that. Chase Dollander, Nathan Eovaldi, Cade Horton, Chandler Simpson, Jose Ramirez. Definitely got to look at that one. Okay, now this is a different one. Oh. This is my Chrome. Oh, now here's the kicker. Is this numbered? Chris Sale. Oh man, these are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. Oh, wow, we got a Chrome. And it is not numbered. So I'm not exactly sure on how the distribution of the Chrome is, but it makes me feel a little better that we got one. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There it is. Okay, it is numbered. So it's a blue, numbered to 199. So there's not going to be, it doesn't look like they're going to have a base set of these. You're either just going to get, the only ones are going to be numbered, I think, it looks like. That's disappointing. It's still nice that you can get Chrome out of these. Oh, yeah. There you go. there you go. Excuse me. Sorry, Chris. Um, Nick Kurtz, silver rookie. How about that? We got to sleeve that. I got my top loads are too big. I gotta get some thinner ones because these are just like flagship. They're as thin as flagship. But there's a nice one. Put that right there. Silver Kurtz. Looks pretty good too. Looks pretty centered. I've noticed on the base cards there were a lot of the tin I got that the top to bottom centering was off considerably. Guess we should sleeve that sale too. Wow, but there you go. One pack, a chrome card, and a Kurtz silver, and I'm sure that Kurtz is actually worth quite a few dollars, I would think. Although silver, you get 5 per box, but it's still going to be a tough card. And here's my sale. Yeah. Interesting. So it does look like there is no base chrome. I'm starting to think. And the only ones you can get are numbered. But boy, they are nice. They are nice. It's obvious these are what people are going to be hunting for. These are nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. 2 packs and pretty loaded. They're loaded. The boxes are loaded. They've got a lot more value in them. And the base set looks really good with the foil treatment that they did around the border. I really like that. And there you go. There's our Kurtz rookie, base rookie. That's what we were looking for. That's our first one. This is number 40. Okay. There we go. Ellie Dela Cruz. That's my first Ellie. This is a good pack. I think this is a good box. I might have picked, like I said, I bought, I think 5 boxes from the same place. And with any luck, I got, a string with the collation and might even have close to a set. I'm not going to sort it on camera or anything like that. I'll sort it later. And unlikely, I don't know, I might get close enough to where I can write down what I need, but it's hard to say. Because you figure with the mega boxes, you get 10 packs, 10 cards per pack. But you're getting at least 1 or 2 inserts or parallels per pack. So it's probably about 15 cards that are non-base. So that's about 85. So you still need about 40 after 2 boxes. And the tins have 59. And in my tin, I had 8 parallels or inserts. So that left 51 cards. So, 4 tins, with any luck, you might get a set out of that. With 3 mega boxes, I would certainly hope so, especially if you got it from the same case, because I know Topps is pretty good about that. That's why a lot of people like buying the cases from Topps, because of the way they do the collation. You're going to get your sets out of there, and that adds extra value. It's pretty rough when you open a whole case and you can't put together the set because of the collation is not very good. So I like, and Topps has been like this for a long time. Spencer Steer, George Kirby, Alec Burleson, Andrew Benintendi, Randy Arozarena, Alec Bregman. Oh, there we go. I was like, we didn't get an insert? I don't see anything about that one. And then so these appear to be maybe 1 per box too. the dark blue refractor, I guess. Rainbow. Maybe that's what they call them. Hard to say. But yeah, I love this set. I'm going to open a lot of these boxes. I think the mega boxes obviously are going to go pretty fast. So if you want a chance, try to hit some Chrome cards and buy the mega boxes now because they won't last. The tins are probably going to be around for a while just because nobody wants the tins. What do you do with them? Um, I know a lot of people don't like to throw away something like that because it seems to have some value, but yeah, but I mean, obviously a lot of them are just getting thrown away. So, but nobody wants the tins, and they didn't put Chrome cards in the tins, which I think was a big mistake. They should have had the Chrome cards in the tins. I know there's a hobby version of the tins, so I wonder if maybe they included the Chrome cards in those. Rafael Devers, although it does say when you look at the mega boxers, I forget where it said it, but that the Chrome are supposed to be exclusive to the mega boxes. So I guess in the hobby tins you probably can't get them either. Rafael Devers, Yu Darvish, Austin Riley, Austin Wells, Mike Trout, Manny Machado, Kobe Mayo, Brian Reynolds, Gunnar Henderson. Got to look at those last few just because it's close to where the inserts and other things. So there's our other silver. We got two now. Riley Green. Sal Frelick, Ronald Acuna Jr., Bryce Harper, Garrett Crochet. And what's interesting about the mega box is it looks like you're going to get at least one or two numbered cards per box, because the first one we got the purple out of there and then the numbered back card. And this one we've got the Chrome card so far. Jackson Merrill, Andrew McCutcheon. So it'll be interesting to see if we get another numbered card. I was not aware that there were paper numbered parallels. So Jordan Lawler, Mark Vientos, Caden Dana, and we got a Skeen short print. Now, I don't know yet which ones are tougher than the others. Let me see the code on this. 523, and the base code is 526, I believe, yes. And the code is only 6 numbers long now, too, so that's nice. But I think the 523 might be the more common one because I believe my Roki is a 523. Let me just check that real quick. Yes, the Roki is a 523, and I think the Pete Crow Armstrongs are 523 also. Yes. So these are the more common, I guess. I don't know if there is a tougher short print. And there you see them in the hat. Probably get this there. There you go. And there's the Skiing short print. Keep opening and looking at the back. I gotta stop that. Sean Burke. Yeah, I love even the base set. Just beautiful. Tyler Locklear. Stephen Kwan. I like that it's only 200 cards. Although I do like the big sets too. One set I miss that they used to do is Topps Total, and another one is Topps Mini. Yeah, both of those, I miss those. I wish they would do those again. And those were, I know the Mini was 1,000, and I think Total was 900 or maybe 1,000, but the Mini was 1,000. Gosh, I love putting together sets like that. Shane McClanahan, Christian Walker, David Festa. And David Festa is one of those rookies, and I've talked about this before, that you see in every one of the Top sets. And Top's pretty good about the guys they put in the set. So watch out for David Festa. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up being a good one. Drew Romo, Adolis Garcia. There's a Riley Green and another silver. Another short print. And Ellie, nice. Yeah, there's so much more value in these, and $30. Oh, I did it again. Sorry. James Wood. Yeah, there's so much more value in these. They are worth it. It's insane that this is only 30. It's interesting. The basketball's 35, and I'm wondering what that's about. There's a holiday basketball, and I don't know if I got any, or I should, because I guess they probably got the chromes too. Oh my goodness, maybe that's why. Yeah, that's probably it. I should buy some of the basketball because they probably got the chromes too. Ooh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, hopefully you can still get them. Max Fried. I don't know if I mentioned Connor Norby before that. Edgar Cuero, Nick Abel, another guy you see a lot. Will Wagner. I think they did put more rookies in this year's. Vinny Pasquantino, Jaron Duran, because you didn't get that many rookies in the set. I don't think. Griffin Conine, and here, okay, there you go. It looks exactly like the base card, exactly on the front. There's no way to tell it, but it was flipped, and it was at the back of the pack, and you see it's got the snowflake and the brown border. But I guess these are one per pack, so looks like they did one for every card, so it's a parallel for the full set, I guess. Probably don't need to top load those. Because I've got the other ones that are that tough too. Nah, we'll see. Yeah, those appear to be one per box. If that's the case, then they're not gonna. But if they did it for the whole set, yeah, they're probably worth quite a bit. Young Ho Lee, Nacho Alvarez Jr., Matt Strom, Jacob Wilson, Juan Soto, Freddie Peralta, Mason Miller, Will Warren. I guess I really don't need to since they're flipping those. And Corbin Carroll. I better look at this one and just. Yeah, it's a base card. I just didn't notice anything. I wondered if maybe the glove might have meant something, but no. Okay, and there's another silver. And you get 5 silver per box. And it looks like you get one of the light blue and one of the dark blue per box also, and I did it again. Sorry. Nolan Shanwell, Byron Buxton, Matt Olson, Zach Wheeler, Chris Sale, Carlos Correa, Seiya Suzuki, Hayden Birdsong, Emmanuel Classe, and Juan Soto, I'm guessing is a short print. Yep, Candy Cane Bat. There you go. I'll just set this up here right now because it looks like I'm going to have a few of those. Maybe I don't need to. Probably should sleeve it, I guess. Yeah, I won't put you through that. I'll do it afterwards. It's long enough already. Almost did it again. I did do it again. JT Realmuto, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think that's my actually first real base of the Pete Crow Armstrong card. Matt Chapman. Funny that I'd hit 2 short prints before hitting the base. Luis Robert Jr. Yeah, I like the color, like with the Mariners. I hope you can see that. Let's see. Yeah. The blue. Yeah, it's pretty. Junior Caminero. Jack Flaherty. Orelvis Martinez. Framber Valdez. So only one card was numbered in that mega box, and it was our Chrome. So it doesn't look like there's a base Chrome, which is disappointing. I mean, it's nice that they got Chrome at all. I was actually thinking about that for a couple of years, how much the holiday cards would look great in a Chrome. So next year it'll be all Chrome set. They won't even do the paper. I wouldn't mind that. It's pretty nice. Maybe do both. But yeah, I suspect next year you'll probably see they'll do a base Chrome. They really should have. There should have been a base Chrome in those tins. You can still buy last year's tins because there just wasn't much value in Topps Holiday. So without the Chromes in the tins this year, they're going to be available for a while. So they should have put a Chrome card, done a base set. It'd been nice if you could have got like I said, 1 Chrome in a tin and 2 in the mega boxes. Thank you.